We found important information that the Federal Reserve is getting ready to accept XRP around the world, which is in line with the ISO 4217 standard. It's not just a guess that led to this discovery. It's written down in a formal report, which I was able to get thanks to the hard work of a dedicated independent investigator. Even though the news isn't covering it extensively, you can be sure that big things are happening behind the scenes. Together, Ripple and the US are working on central bank digital currencies called CBDCs. At the same time, the SEC and Congress are trying to solve problems with special drawing rights, SDRs, and liquidity. Finally, Japan's top banks are starting to use XRP for foreign payments. All of these things are happening at a very important time. There are also hints that XRP's value could skyrocket to an unbelievable $10,000 per unit. This would mean that we're on the verge of a major financial change, but this is just the beginning. Today's show is full of the newest news, which we'll talk about in detail and make sure you can see all the facts. You can find out everything you need to know about XRP on MoneySide. Click the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to become a part of our group. Then we can talk about today's exciting news. Also, we're excited to tell you about a great XRP gift. It's easy to get in, just 3 simple steps. Make sure you do what you say you will do. Don't forget to place a hashtag for MoneySide in the comments to collect your prize. In a moment, I'll talk about why big banks are betting that XRP's value will hit new highs. It has everything to do with the Federal Reserve's upcoming big move to adopt XRP. Let's get right to the point of this morning's subject. What is the world's bridge currency? Type it into Google or, even better, try what people are calling Google Bard. XRP is the answer that everyone gives. But the name isn't the only important thing. The ISO number is what makes it unique. XRP has been given the ISO 4217 designation, which makes it more than just a digital asset. It gives it a unique identity that takes it to a whole new level. Let's look into this more. Now look at the second picture. Finding Federal Reserve ISO 4217 money starts to put the puzzle together. According to ISO 4217, each currency in the world has a 3-letter code. This is a huge step forward that makes XRP a true global currency that can easily work with all ISO-compliant currencies, such as the euro, pound sterling, US dollar, yen, and others. Where the journey becomes truly fascinating is when we go straight to the source for confirmation. I used the Federal Reserve's official resources and the hard work of our research team to find proof that can't be argued with. We found something very important on the Federal Reserve's own website, even though it's in the complicated world of digital finance. Without a doubt, the website makes it clear that every currency, from the USD to the yen, is identified by a 3-letter ISO 4217 code. Also, which cryptocurrency is in this elite group? XRP is clearly listed among them. That's it. There is clear proof right in front of us. This isn't mere speculation. It's a statement from the Federal Reserve itself, an icon of financial authority, with the website content being freshly updated on October 24, 2023. It's interesting that this update came out just one day after the US ended its lawsuit against Ripple and the US Congress made it clear that financial institutions could use XRP in their work. This series of events is not a coincidence. It's a carefully orchestrated narrative of financial innovation unfolding right in front of us. As the dialogue shifts to the potential of XRP reaching the $10,000 threshold, this projection moves beyond speculative theory and anchors itself in the reality of global transaction volumes anticipated to flow through the XRP ledger. When considering the facilitation of quadrillions in transactions, a $10,000 valuation for XRP not only appears doable, but, in context, quite economical. Expanding our perspective, it's crucial to realize that the significance of Ripple's partnerships goes beyond mere collaboration. It's about strong trust from financial institutions like Uphold, which is in a unique position as it holds over 1 billion XRP. To give you an idea, Uphold's investment in XRP, which is worth more than $1.28 billion, is 740% bigger than its investments in other cryptocurrencies. The banking industry needs a digital asset that can handle the huge demands of global finance, which is why they are investing so much in XRP. If the banking industry is ready to integrate XRP into high-value transactions, then a $10,000 per unit price tag is not merely wishful thinking, but a prelude to a revolutionary shift in currency utility. The conversation around XRP escalating to $10,000 in the near future gains momentum, bolstered by its expected role in central bank digital currencies. This speculation is supported by a nod from the Federal Reserve, highlighting XRP's global application as per the ISO 4217 standard, with an initiation in the US by the end of 2024. The accumulation of evidence underscores the breadth of this evolution. However, today's discussion transcends price speculations to unveil the monumental potential of a settlement that looms over the negotiations between the SEC and Ripple Labs. This potential settlement holds the key to resolving a prolonged legal battle. And if it goes through, it could cause a big rise in the value of XRP as its uses grow. We're not merely hinting at these developments. We're ready to disclose the specific documents and evidence related to this settlement offer made to Ripple Labs CEO, which could be sanctioned at any moment. In the past, settlement proposals were very important, especially after Judge Torres set a deadline of November 9, 2023, for a non-litigious deal. This date put a lot of stress on everyone involved, which is why the SEC called an emergency meeting to talk about everything from institutional settlements to ending the lawsuits. The SEC then made an amazing settlement offer to Ripple Labs, worth $770 million, with the goal of ending the case. However, Ripple showcased their resilience by rejecting this offer. The narrative around XRP has undergone a major transformation that could profoundly affect XRP and other cryptocurrencies. Following this development, Ripple Labs got a second, much lower settlement offer of $20 million. Crypto legal expert John Deaton has suggested that Ripple is very likely to accept this reduced settlement, possibly marking the end of the legal tussle with the SEC. This executive order represents just the beginning of our deep dive today. We're delving into the intricacies of the potential for XRP to hit the much-discussed $10,000 milestone alongside an examination of the recent increase in XRP's market activity, a remarkable 10% rise in just the past 24 hours following President Biden's crucial executive order. This acceleration and elevation of stakes highlight the order's intent to support the Federal Reserve's adoption of XRP globally, adhering to the ISO 4217 standard. A conclusion supported by independent study. Shortly after this directive, a settlement proposition surfaced, urging Ripple Labs to agree and conclusively end their legal dispute with the SEC. The proposed settlement for Ripple involves a $20 million fee to definitively conclude the Ripple SEC lawsuit. When you consider that Ripple's CEO talked about U.S. banks' desire to use XRP after their court battles with the SEC, this situation is truly groundbreaking. If they win the case completely, it could mean that the Federal Reserve changes how it plans to use XRP, which could lead to a lot more transactions going through the XRP ledger. Today's topic goes beyond mere speculation. It's an exploration into the concrete and rapidly changing landscape of XRP's place in the global financial system. Please remember, I am not a professional financial advisor. The content presented in these videos is purely for entertainment reasons. I always encourage viewers to conduct their own research and speak with professionals before making any financial decisions. Thanks so much for listening in. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you turn on the notifications to be the first to know when I release new material.